It's all in your own wonderful human imagination. It's all in your own wonderful human imagination. All right? So, the faith that you have, the confidence that you have, the doubts, the worry that you have, it's all in your imagination. It's all about you. The drama is taking place within you, right? You are the director of your own movie because that's what life is. Life is like a whole big movie, and you are the director, right? Things can't happen without your consent. All right, you are in charge of the way how you react and how you respond to things. Right now, certain past events, that you continue to replay over and over and over all the time in your imagination. Right, they are no longer happening right now in the 3D physical reality. It has happened already, but it's no longer happening in the 3D reality. Right, it's like dead to the 3D reality, but in your imagination now, it's very much alive. And in your imagination you have control, right? So let's say it was a negative past experience that you experienced, let's say yesterday, a couple of days ago, a month ago, it could be a year ago or years ago, right? But you keep just replaying it over and over all the time. You are in charge, right? It's all up to you. The choice is yours. You could continue to replay that over and over and over all the time, or you can, take charge like a real director and say, cut, cut, you know, that's not what you want, right? And you can change that past experience to conform to what it is that you really truly want. You can imagine it, speak it. Let's say somebody did you wrong. You don't have to keep replaying that negative scenario over and over all the time, right? What you can do is you can go into your imagination now and play this scenario how you would have wanted it to take place. Hear what you would have wanted to hear, see what you wanted to see, or just speak it. And even though the past experience is dead to the 3D reality, is very much alive in your imagination and it will conform, right? It will still manifest. So that person that did you wrong, if you can change the whole scenario, change the whole story, right? They will come to you in a more positive way, right? Even though the situation happened in the so-called past, right? The past, the future, the present, they're all still happening in your own wonderful human imagination, right? But in the 3D reality, no. The past is gone, the future has not yet come. All you have is the present moment, right? So within this present moment, you can go into your imagination and you can create the most wonderful um, scenarios, whether it be the past or whether it's advancing into the future. And if you're the type of person that likes to worry a lot about how things are going to happen and how things are going to play out, that's still all in your own wonderful human imagination. All the thoughts that you're having consistently, they're advancing into the future. They're not proceeding into the past, they're advancing into the future. So if you can center yourself on a daily basis, find time to meditate, you know, or listen to good music, read good books, watch good programs and stuff like that. Get your mind right. But find time to to do your scripting, find time to speak positivity and envision, what it is that you want. It could be your goals, the goals that you want, stay focused on them, you can also try to manifest things for other people too as well, right? And certain small things that you can do, you can manifest just to put your manifesting skills to the test, right? And by doing all those things, you wouldn't have much room for the negative to reoccur, right? Every single day when they get up, when they wake up, I give thanks. You know, um, I watch a lot of motivational programs and videos as well. Yes, I still have times where I will watch things that I love to watch. In terms of like movies and stuff that may not be spiritual, right? But for the most part, like every single day, I try to tell myself a positive story. and I would envision also my goals and stuff like that. If I got to leave home to walk on the streets to go anywhere, like I will speak to myself, carry on conversations with myself. Positive, conscious, positive conversations. Because with every single thought that you have on a daily basis and every single day, as I said, it's advancing into the future. Right? So even if you may not have $1 million right now at the present moment, right? If you can still hold those positive thoughts on a regular daily basis, like you'll be actually still walking like the man and the woman who has $1 million, right? Because you're going to be feeling so joyful because as within, so without, right? You'll be how you feel inside, you will see it expressed out, you know, onto your physical body as well. And certain people that you meet, certain things that will happen for you on a daily basis. The miracles, as I said before, they don't always have to be big miracles. It could be small miracles as well. People reaching out to you, people showing you love. You find a couple pennies on the ground or something. People offering you stuff, even if it's small stuff. All those are still miracles, because you're in that state. So if you can keep telling yourself a positive story every single day, right? You have nothing to worry about. You will live your best life on a continuous basis for the most part every single day. Right? So it's all in your own wonderful human imagination. Those past events and the future events that have not taken place as yet, they're all in your own wonderful human imagination, and you are the director. Right? Life is like a stage show. Life is like a movie. You are the director. You call the shots. Right? So you can either replay that movie from the past over and over and over and over again, or you can say a cut and you can change it to conform to the way you want it to be, or you can just totally forget it and just create something new over and over and over again, something more positive, something more uplifting. Instead of worrying too much about the future and how things are going to play out, what you're going to do, this and that and the other, just go straight into your imagination again and go straight to the end. Declare that it is already done. And whatever that's supposed to happen in the middle to get you to that end, that's not your concern, right? If you have to take automatic action, you will. That's the whole power of your imagination. Because if you can see it in your mind, right, you already went straight to the end. You already have what it is that you desire, right? It already happened in your imagination, right? So therefore, you already went to the end. So in order to get to the end, they will have to have a beginning and a middle, right? And that is the power of your own wonderful human imagination, right? Whatever is supposed to happen in the middle, the higher intelligence knows best, right? The higher intelligence is us, God, or higher self, whatever you want to call it. But on this level that we are at now in this human form, right? We do not know that higher intelligence has means and ways that we know not of on this level, right? Sometimes we can see by the way how things are playing out, by the bridge of incidents. Sometimes we can see and we can probably, foretell how it's gonna come to pass by just looking at how things are playing out. But for the most part, sometimes we don't know. Because when the manifestation comes, sometimes it comes, like a thief in the night. Alright, so just remember everything is imagination. It's all imagination. Whatever you're seeing in the 3D reality, circumstances, everything, it's all imagination. The bills that you're worried about, that's all in your imagination. Money, it's all imagination. Every single thing. And that is one thing that nobody can stop you from doing and that nobody can take from you. That power. So don't let nothing scare you, don't let nothing frighten you. Right? That power dwells within each and every one of us. Right? And consider it a blessing that have awareness now of this power. So on a daily basis, you can write out, whatever it is that you desire in the first person present tense that you already have it. Right? There's power in scripting. There's power in speaking your words. There's power in envisioning. Right? All those tools are used to help manifest, to help build your belief. So you can walk in that assumption every single day. You and I are all imagination. Everything that you see in this vast world is imagination. Right? So take charge of the potter's house. You are the potter. Right? What is that what is your creating right now? What is your creating today? Some old negative experience from the past, something that will make you worry, that's about that you want to bring forth into the to the future, something that isn't um happened already right now in the 3D reality, or are you going to send yourself, right? Go into the potter's house and create something lovely, something that you want to happen and to experience that will advance into the future, something lovely, right? So whether it's a past experience or something for the future, it's all in your imagination, and you can fix it. You have the power. You can close your eyes right now, right? And you can hear and see whatever that happened years and years ago, right? And you can stop it, right? And you can make it play out to the way that you wanted it to be, and with persistence, right? Whatever scene or scenario that took place in the past, right? You will experience it, or you will see it manifest. If it's somebody that did you wrong or whatever the case may be, you know, if you set the intention to make it conform to the way you want it to be, you will see that person reaching out to you and probably apologizing. That's how it works. If you're worried about bills and all of that, how you're going to get them paid, you're going to manifest more of that pressure. So why not just see yourself, already having all your bills paid. You're relaxing. Everything is taken care of. Go straight to the end, right? That's what that power within us is for, right? When it comes to the law, to help you to achieve your every desire, and to cushion the blows of life. All right. So it's all imagination. It's all imaginative. It's all in your own wonderful human imagination, right? So use it wisely in the present moment, right? Don't worry about the future, and don't think about those negative things in the past. Don't keep replaying them over and over all the time, because all those things will seep deep into your subconscious mind, right? Use your imagination wisely. Every chance you get, create what it is that you want to experience. Loving things, give thanks all the time, right? And you see things start to change in your world. Everything doesn't happen overnight. Just be patient. There's some things that I've been manifesting now. It's been a year and some, and I haven't seen them in this 3D reality as yet. But I see signs on a regular basis. I'm still keeping the faith. I didn't give up and say, well, it's a whole year now and I haven't seen anything. No, it doesn't work like that. A baby takes 9 months. A sheep or elephant takes a horse or elephant takes a year. A sheep, couple months. A chicken, couple weeks. A baby, 9 months. Right? So every seed has its own appointed hour. It ripens and it flowers. If it be long, then wait, for it is sure, and it will not be late. Right? Any assumption, though false, when persisted in, will harden into fat. I am Be Floss to God, all you kings and queens, all gods and goddesses, all beautiful people. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Feel free to click the notification bell as well. Feel free to like, feel free to comment, feel free to share my videos. Alright? Be Floss to God signing out, sending you peace, love, joy, prosperity, and blessings as usual. And do have a blessed day. Alright? And just remember, use your imagination wisely. Everything is all imagination. Right? If it isn't happening right now in your 3D reality, right? But you're still experiencing it in your own wonderful human imagination, right? Eventually it will manifest. So be careful what you imagine. Alright? I'm not saying at times you're not going to have those other emotions like anger and depression, and you might waver and doubt and stuff like that. But make your most dominant thoughts and feelings be that you want to experience. Alright? Because they don't proceed into the past, it advances into the future. So if it's a past experience you don't like, you have the power to change it, because it's all imaginative. Don't worry too much about the future, because you can create that for to be whatever you want it to be, just by your own wonderful human imagination. Right? So start now. I am Be Floss to God, send you love, peace, joy, prosperity, and blessings, and I'm out.